Welcome again to one more class of mine on Unix commands. The command today we are going to discuss here is copy command, the CP command, which is used for copying files. You are aware that we have used these files whenever we were learning some commands in Unix. Today we are going to learn more in detail how the CP command works. So whenever I take the CP command, it has two arguments. One is the source file, another one is the destination file. So in the syntax itself you have CP, which is the keyword. File1 and file2 means source and the destination. Here the file1 refers to the source file and the file2 refers to the destination file. So this is how the copy command works. The contents of source are put onto the contents of destination. That's all. Okay, but whenever we use copy command, there are two kinds of actions which will happen. The first one is the file1 should be existing, and if file1 is existing, when I copy the contents of file1 to file2, then the contents of file2 will get changed. So how it will get changed? If it is already having some existing data, the contents of file2 will get erased or it will be overwritten. Similar way, when I take the file2, which is the destination file, and it does not exist, then it is up to the OS to create a new file with the name given file2 and put all the contents of file1. Here the source file remains the same, or the contents of source file, that is file1, will not get changed. This is what I have mentioned in these points, which says that the destination file, what happens with the destination file whenever I use a copy command. So this is basically how a copy command works. Next, copy command can have options with it. The first option which we will be discussing now here is -i. So what is this I? The I stands for the word interactive. What do you mean by interactive? It says it is going to interact with the user. So when you take, I told you in my second point that if it is not created, then it will be created as a new file and then written on that. But when it is already existing, if it is already existing, it will overwrite. So sometimes we might mess up overwriting on the file which we require. So we will just have a option called -i with the command CP, which will allow us to communicate whether we want to actually overwrite it, or if it is by accident we can cancel. So this is CP -i. Another part we have is we can not only copy the files, but we can copy from one directory to another directory also. This, I think, when we did an assignment on knowing the file structure of Unix, we had created the files and we had tried to copy the contents from the folders of BA, BSc, BCom. You have done enough of assignment on this, so you can know that CP file1 program is the folder and file2 is the content of that particular directory. So I can do that also, or I can use these things to copy it to many other folders also. So this is what CP command does. The next option which we have here is recursive option. What is this recursive option? So if I want to copy a whole folder, a folder can have subfolders in that, and the subfolders in turn can have files in that. So whenever I say copy, it might ask whether you want to copy all the contents of the directory or what. So if I use a -r command with my CP, then without asking anything, it will just allow me to copy the contents of the directory, subdirectory, and the files to another directory. So this is how the CP command works. So based on this, we have one program in our lab, that is the last program of your part B, which says write a shell script to input two file names and copy the contents of one file to another file. So this is what has been done. Here we have dealt with little bit of decision making here, saying that if the source file is there, it will get copied. If not, it will say copy is not possible. So what I will do here, I will say echo the source and destination file name. I will read the files and I'm checking if copy is from source to destination. Here S stands for source and D stands for destination. This is what we have assumed. Then if CP of $s comma $d means, then the contents of the file will get copied. Okay, and echo the destination file. I mean, if this is true, I will be trying to display the contents. That is what the program means. If not, if it is not copied, or if the source file does not exist, then I will have else command which will say copy not possible. So once I copy the contents, I am trying to display it also. Cat $d allows us to display the destination, and after displaying I am using a exit statement here which will allow me to come out of the program. So you have a sample output here which says I have a file called name and I'm copying it to new. So I am trying to copy the contents of name file to new. Hope you have understood. Thank you.